Good morning, it's Friday and this is my last video. Sorry, I'm just going to have to move that because Simon is driving. I don't want to be in his way. Hi Simon. So this is my last normal video vlog before Vlogmas. So it is Friday morning and I am on my way to work for a staff meeting, but hopefully it should be over and done with by midday, and then I've got a little bit of Christmas shopping to do, and then I'm going to have my nails done. So then I'll meet you back here and give you a little bit of what's been going on. So I've had a very busy week and a very busy weekend, so I'm hoping to tell you all about it, and I'll see you really soon. Hello. So I've just got back from town. Simon's bought me a lovely cup of tea and I thought I would take some time to kind of catch up with you and myself. So yeah, I've had a really busy week and I really wanted to come on today to just give you my last kind of vlog before Vlogmas. But yeah, it's been crazy. So I've got a lot to tell you and a lot to catch up with you with. Now, earlier this week, I did record a very small video of a prize that I won from Jenny Stitches. And I will pop that in now. Hello. Now, I've just got back from work. It is Tuesday. It is 6 o'clock. And I just got back from work, and in the lounge was this big box. Now, the only thing that I've done is taken my address label off. I've left everything exactly the same because I won a prize. So those of you that know, there was the big sew that was taking part this month, and Jenny from Jenny Stitches did a raffle. I bought a ticket and I won a prize. So do you want to see what I won? So I'm literally just opening it. I mean, I do know what's in it, kind of, but yeah, you're seeing this for the first time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. So I have won a little bundle of bits and pieces in here. So the first thing I have won is I've won the Vario Creative Tool, which is in this lovely grey colour here, the colour edition. And I have also won lots and lots of the bits that go with it. So I've got some eyelets. Oh, I can't wait to go through all of this properly. Lots of different colours. I've got a little booklet that tells me all of the bits and pieces that I can buy with it. I got a little card and it says, "Thank you for entering the Big Sew Off raffle and congratulations on your win from Jenny. Happy sewing." So isn't that amazing? And then I've got another box. Let's move that one out of the way. It's not very good video, is it? With just boxes in. And inside here is a case to put it all in. So how amazing is that? And look, and it's got all of you can take all the bits so you can keep everything together. So I am so excited about this. Now, I have actually got a Vario tool, but I haven't got all of the bits and pieces and the things that go with it. I have just got the tool itself. So I'm very glad to get this. I'm really excited. So what I'm going to do is the other Vario tool that I have, I'm going to pass on and I'm going to give it to the workshop so that the kids can use it with their sewing. So it won't go to waste. And then I'll have this lovely new shiny one to use. So thank you so much, Jenny, and thank you to the guys who did the big sew, because if it wasn't for you, then I wouldn't have won my prize. And I'm very glad that my £10 donation went to Mind. So yeah, and how lucky I am. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was my prize, and I would just like to say a great big thank you to everyone that took part in the big sew off, and also to, of course, the lovely Jenny herself, because I'm very pleased with my prize, as you can tell. And then I also just wanted to fill you in on my weekend away. So I went away on a little kind of sewing retreaty holiday, which was absolutely wonderful. I'm not going to go into all of the details of the holiday because I know lots of other vloggers are sharing, so I don't want to bore you to tears. And also, you know, it was one of those things that it was just as much about the sewing as it was about the sewing friends that I was with. And, you know, and actually sometimes that part of it just feels like nice and cozy. And yeah, and you know, it's one of those things that's really difficult, is I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't know how much other people want to know, you know. So it's a tricky one. But if you've got any questions, you can always ask me in the chat. You know, if there's something that you're desperate to find out, you can ask me in the chat. So yeah, so we headed off on the Friday. The lovely Mandy Make It So came down to my house. Originally I was going to drive and I was going to pick up Rachel from the airport, but me and my husband are a one-car family. We only have one car, and it suddenly transpired that he would need the car for the weekend, which is never a problem because that hardly ever happens. So I normally just hire a car if I need to do that. But the lovely Mandy Make It So came to the rescue and said, you know what, Sam, I'll be your taxi, which was very generous of her because she was driving all the way from Norfolk, bless her. But anyway, so she came down, which was lovely, and then she picked me up and we loaded the car up. And we loaded the car and we were thinking, I don't know where Rachel is going to go. Maybe like Christmas tree style on the top of the roof rack. That might be where Rachel's going to go. But, you know, we managed it. And then we drove off to Birmingham Airport, and we totally Love Actually'd it. You know the scene from Love Actually where you go running and hugging. Well, I did. And Mandy just looked at me as if I was a bit weird. But I was very pleased. I was so pleased to see Rachel. You know, it's such a joy, isn't it? Sewing friends, particularly sewing friends that live a long way away. You don't get to see them in person very often, and it was lovely. And actually, me and Rachel definitely made up for being together because I think that we were in the Wide Awake Club the longest. Last man standing, is that what you call it? I don't know. We stayed up late and putting the worlds to rights, which was great. So anyway, I digress. I do that a lot. So we picked up Rachel, which was great, and then we headed off to where the retreat was. I think we were the first ones there. We kind of always knew we were going to be a little bit early because we needed to, obviously, to be at the airport for when Rachel's plane landed. We had a little cup of tea and then waited for people to arrive, and then we had afternoon tea. And it was really lovely. It was one of those places, from the moment I arrived, I felt like I'd come home. You know, you don't get very many places like that, but it was just, you know, it wasn't kind of like posh and swanky. It was just really nice and homely. So yeah, it was lovely. Really, really lovely. Now, did I get all of the sewing projects that I wanted to get done? No, I didn't. Did I have a lovely time, and did I meet up with all of the sewing buddies and kind of just have a lovely sewing time with sewing friends? Yes, I absolutely did. So did I mind that I brought projects home with me? Definitely not. But I will share with you a couple of things that I brought home with me that I didn't make, that actually got bought for me. It was just so lovely. I'm not going to go into everything, just a few things that that I think that you would be particularly interested in. Now, one of them is this little pin cushion that the lovely Adam from Adam Sews bought for me. And yeah, and it's this little pin cushion, and when you hold the pins, they all go heads out. And I've got the very fine black skinny pins. I don't know whether you can see, they're so fine. And yeah, and look, even those. And I thought, well, they're not going to work, and they do. So, and that came in really handy because I actually took that with me, and it was just so easy to use. Oh, I forgot to show you. I had my nails ready for Vlogmas. So they're Christmas red with little glittery bits, look like a Marks and Spencer's advert. And then on the, sorry, I'm not swearing at you, on this one, a little Santa hat. Same on that one. Yeah. So my lovely friend, my neighbour, in fact, she lives opposite me, Ravi, owns a nail salon, and her lovely friend Tajinder, she did my nails for me. So yeah, so that was good. As I said, I digest. I digress again. It's going to happen a lot. If you listen to me, that's what happens. And then the lovely Rachel, the French Seams, as I sort of aforementioned, she bought me some lovely cozy little Christmas socks, which I can't show you because they're in the wash, because I've not taken them off since she bought them for me because they are so toasty. And then she bought me this little candy cane, but it's a pencil. And bless her little cotton socks, she gave me another one because my daughter is a teacher and she thought that she might like one, and I gave her my daughter at the pub quiz and she adored it. So thank you very much for that, Rachel. Now, Rachel actually bought me another gift as well, but I'm not going to show you that until my Vlogmas. So if you want to see the gift that Rachel gave me, you're going to have to watch my Vlogmas. And my Vlogmas is going to start on Sunday. Not quite ready. I've actually, when I say, oh, not quite ready, I've been really organised this year, and I'm really glad that I have. But because I've been really organised on it, I feel like I want it to be really like spectacular. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's me on an iPhone. So, you know, we'll get what we get. But I am looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to bringing you along. And then the lovely Catherine, Soverton Makery, had made me a little headband, because as you can see, this is what you get when you wear a woolly hat at the moment. My hair is getting really long, which is great because I'm growing it out, but she thought this little headband, and it's got stars on, would be nice to keep my hair a bit under control. And as you can see, it definitely does. So yeah, it came with a lovely story of the fabric. So the fabric was hers from a dress that she no longer wanted, and because it had stars on, she thought of me, which that was a bit lovely. So yeah, so I got a little hairband, which was nice. And as I said, I got lots and lots of gifts from other people. I'm not going through anything, it's just really things that kind of might spark a bit of an interest. And then the lovely Mandy, amongst other things, she bought me this lovely spacey fabric, which she brought back from America, and as you can see, it's very me. And I'm going to use this to make some caddy packers for my brand new Maker's Caddy. So one of the projects that I did take with me was Adam's lovely Maker's Caddy, and I made it. Now, I love it, and I've already filled it, so that's got a project that I'm working on. So yeah, looks a bit strange, that one, but more will follow. And as you can see, I've done the pockets at the front, I've done the pockets, I've done a mesh pocket inside with different sizes, and I've done a vinyl pocket inside as well, and then I've got a zipped pocket on the edge, as you can see, and then I've got just a slip pocket this side. I was going to do 2 zipped pockets, and if I'm totally honest with you, I just forgot. I was so into making it that I just forgot. And then I've got this little rainbow fabric pocket, which's got my little needle keeper in, and then I've got another one the other side on the inside, and then obviously it's a different fabric. So yeah, and it was so lovely because I made this under the superb guidance of the lovely Adam himself. Now, when I tell you that Adam is an absolute beautiful human, you know, I'm sure you already know because, you know, so many people talk about him. But I just need you all to know he is a beautiful human. So yeah, and turns out he also makes really good patterns. It was a joy to make. The instructions were easy to follow. It comes with a little video tutorial sew along type thing, but of course I didn't need any of that because I had the real thing sitting next to me while I was making it. I did actually have to finish it at home because I was too busy nattering. I didn't quite get it finished at the retreat, but I was just, as soon as I got home, I was so spurred on by getting it finished. But yeah, really enjoyed making that. And then yeah, so we basically just kind of ate nice food, drunk nice wine, did nice sewing. But on the Sunday we went out fabric shopping, which was fabulous. So we all jumped into, when I say we all, a group of us jumped into Adam's car. I'll show you Adam's car, gang. Oh, we had a lovely time. And then we popped to the fabric shop. Now, I'm not going to show you everything that I bought because some things that I bought are for gifts. But I'm going to show you some of the things that I bought. Now, this one, I ummed and ahed about buying this because I can actually get these online for a similar kind of price. But so they are the rainbow cones. But these are a slightly different type than mine, and I wanted to give them a go. And I thought, well, I'm here in the fabric shop, so I don't have to pay for postage and packaging. So it actually works out about the same price, but I knew I needed some, so I popped up, and I've got 4 of those, but I've only got room on my chair for 2. So that was a really good kind of, you know, thing to buy. And then I got this lovely, it's just a piece of cotton, 100% cotton. Now, the reason that I hadn't been to, oh, I forgot the name of the shop. I'll put it down the bottom. It'll come to me in a minute. Oh my goodness. It'll come to me in a minute. I haven't been to one of those before, but they sell by the weight of fabric. So yeah, so it was kind of all remnants. Now I have measured it since. I've got a bit over 1.5 meters of fabric here. So I'm thinking some kind of shirt, but I just think it's absolutely lovely. Yeah, so it's just cotton, but I thought it was absolutely beautiful. And then, because, you know, Adam very much inspired me. I saw some of this lovely Tula pink, and I got the ladybugs and the dinosaur eggs one, which I really, really like. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to make with these. I am going to make some more of Adam's caddy packers. Oh, you've got to be careful saying that word, haven't you? Caddy packers. I do want to make some more of those, but I think with these, I think I might just make some pretty pouches to give as gifts, and, you know, definitely make one for myself. So, but I just I thought the fabrics were really nice and went really nicely together. And then, now this was a bit of a whim. You know, when you just see a fabric and you just think, I actually have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I've got to have it because I love it. Yeah, just me? No? Look at this. Look at it. It's dinosaurs. Yeah, I just love it. I don't know what I'm going to make with it. No idea. The part of me goes, oh, you can make something. I've got a couple of nephews. Oh, you can make something with the boys, for the boys with this. But I actually want to make something for myself. But I'm not quite sure what I want to make. Now, I do want to make myself. I've got like a bag that I keep on the back of my bathroom door that I put all my bits and pieces in. And it's like a zipped kind of triangular pouch thing. And it's getting a bit old and tatty now, but I use it a lot because I've just put everything in there. So I was thinking that would be a really good fun thing, because then I could take it away with me when I go away with all my bits in. But I think I've actually got quite a lot, so I don't know whether I've got quite enough for a Donny shirt or so. What I might do is I might get my pattern pieces out, put it on top. If I've got enough for a shirt, I'll make a shirt. If not, I'll just make lots of little bits. So I think that's what I'm going to do with that. But if I'm honest, I just love the fabric. And I was on holiday. I was just going to buy the fabric. I was on holiday. And then this one, I have to say, this one was just pointed out to me by so many other people because it had all the space on. I felt like obliged to buy it, but I do love a spacey fabric. And actually, using my caddy, I used quite a lot of my kind of meters of spacey fabric. So this will just replace those because, you know, I might go into panic mode if I suddenly realise that I've not got very much spacey fabric. Yeah, so that was that. And then I have actually got, as you can see, when I made my caddy, I quilted a lot, and I've got quite a few of this kind of size pieces left. So I do want to make some bits and pieces to go with these. I'm just showing you, you can see my close-up quilting because I did like a wiggly line rather than a straight line, which I was really quite pleased with. I thought it came out really nicely. So, but that wasn't the only place that you could buy fabric at this lovely retreat. So the lovely Ruth, who is Seam Stressed Ruth on YouTube and Instagram, she bought some fabrics that she was selling with her. Now, I am going to show you one of the fabrics, but I bought two. So I've got this lovely brushed cotton in pink. And I'm going to actually make some pyjamas for me and my daughter to wear at Christmas time. I bought some for my sons and my husband, but I'm not going to show you that fabric. So yeah. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do with that. So very, very productive. So I have got to get myself, I've got to get myself busy cutting all of those out. So I know it's a bit of a whistle stop of my retreat. And as I said, you know, if you want to ask me more questions in the comments, then please do, because I do love a chat. If I'm not very good at getting back to you, it's because on Sunday is the start of Vlogmas. I am going to be filming and editing and getting out to you a video vlog every single day, and I will get a lot of comments. So if I will read them all, I'll heart them and read them all, but if I don't get back to you straight away, please don't get upset with me, and I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. And if you ask me a question, I do try my best to answer it. Hello, this is Editing Sam. Now, I've just realised that I haven't given you very much information on the other things that I made during the weekend. And that's because I owe you a makes video. I did think about kind of going through the things that I made, but then realised that if I'd given you all the details, this video would have gone on far too long and Katie would never have spoken to me again. So, so I did make lots and lots of things at the sewing retreat, lots of garments, and I will definitely, I owe you one. I owe you a makes video. There you go. So Friday sews is a bit of a whirlwind today, but you know, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're looking forward to Vlogmas as much as I am. And there's just a little side note. So, of course, I am edging closer to my 5,000 subscribers. So please, please, please don't forget to give me a like. And if you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, please do. But when I do my Vlogmas, I understand that I'm a crazy lady and I am doing, you know, you're going to get 25 videos from me in 25 days. You're not going to watch them all. I mean, if you do, I think I should probably send you a sticker or something, because that's amazing. But if you don't, I'm not going to get upset about it. Don't worry, don't stress yourself out about it. It's fine. The ones that I'm going to do tutorials in, I will also put in my tutorials playlist. So if you want to catch them up another time, maybe you're thinking, oh, too much going on at Christmas time, but you'd quite like to catch up with, then do it then. Don't worry about upsetting me. It won't upset me. If you want to watch. If you don't, that's all right. It's fine. I won't get upset. I promise. So yeah, so that is happening. So yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. Can you see my internal panicking about getting ready for Vlogmas? Rightio, I'm wittering now. So you take care, my lovelies. Don't forget to sparkle. I'll see you really, really soon. In fact, I'll see you on Sunday. Bye for now.